very involved with all of that and telling your story. Could you talk a little bit about why that's so important to you?
Well, look at me. I think that since I started my career and realizing earlier enough, um, through mentors as well, that my existence, the way I look, the color of my skin, is going to play a big role in my place in the theater ecology.
Mhm.
It has been on the forefront of me, of my artistic journey, of it can't just be about me and fulfilling kind of my desires in my artistic career. That it actually became more of a vocation to to empower and to promote, to illuminate, the artists around me that look like me or that have similar, voices, or not even, really different voices from all walks of life,
Mhm.
to put it out there and to communicate that to our audiences. Because again, I really do believe that, at an early age, that theater can change the world. And so, it's kind of, it fell on me, realizing early enough in my career that I needed to be part I needed to be part of the solution on
Mhm.
how to do that, with racial, discrimination, with, white supremacy really kind of entrenched in our ways of life, like how to dismantle that with colonization, right? Like I wanted to be part of, on the other side, and I in kind of pursuing what I wanted to be as a director. And at first, I really wanted to be an actor.
Mhm.
And it was through my mentor, one of my mentors, Judah Thompson, when I was still in schools, that told me, Nina, you can still pursue being an actor. I think you're a lovely actor. And I think, it's great, that if you want to do that. But I will tell you this now, that if you do that, you will be one of the thousands of actors trying to knock on that wall. But if you train to be a director, which, she identified that I do indeed have a gift in being a director. If you train to be a director, be a great director, then you're putting yourself in a position of power where you can be that door to that wall. So I
Mhm.
think, that image of being that door to the wall, like, stuck to me. And
Mhm.
I couldn't shake it. Once she said that, I think that's where the vocation, like theater as a vocation, and not just the career, not just the job, but a calling, a true purpose, kind of was really crystallized. And
Mhm.
so I think, out the gate for me, I just had that in mind, that I was going to be the door to that wall.
Mhm.
And so everything that I've done, all the choices that I've made in my personal artistic journey, has been with that in mind. So
Mhm.
it isn't about me. It's the bigger picture,
Mhm.
that I'm after.
Yeah, for sure. I think that, it takes people in those higher up positions to be able to make the changes. And yeah, we can definitely be like, oh yeah, we need to do this, but it takes action and
Hmm.
it's tough to get there. But once you can do it, the amazing things you'll achieve.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And for me, it's like I also kind of want to go into acting. That's something I'm looking into, but it's definitely a challenge as a person with a disability, because we are not represented as we should be throughout tons of different fields and just in general. So, I definitely get where you're coming from and how the world needs to definitely wake up and see that, there's a
Yeah.
lot more people out there and we need to stop othering, I think.
Yeah.